All right, I'm going to unbox this 56-inch double bank roller cabinet. It's one of the US General Series 3s. We got it in that lime green color. First thing you need to know about this thing is it's freaking heavy. They put it on there with a forklift, and I mean, I could feel it all the way home. What it weighs, I'm not completely sure. I'm going to guess it's got to be 400 to 500 pounds, just based on how much struggling I'm doing. Oh, gross weight 203 kilograms. Yeah, so it's heavy. I'm gonna cut this open, but according to these instructions here, basically, you remove the outer carton and the inner packaging. You put in, it says lock in all casters to prevent movement, locate the supplied key, cabinet handles, and everything else, and you install them. There's a little ramp you put on there and they roll it off. So I'm gonna get this ready, and then I'll record it, kind of going from there to kind of show you guys the process of putting it in there and how hard it is to assemble. I'll do a quick video on that, and then I'll show you the features of the cabinet in case you're curious or interested in buying one. All right, so you cut the top off of it, and there's just some packing material that sits on top to hold it in place. It's these guys there, we just threw it to the side. Cut the end of the box open and it kind of just falls off. So we're gonna get all the packaging away from it and find the ramp. All right, so when you open the packaging, there's a key here. You unlock it, and inside these drawers is your ramp and handles and all of your accessories, which you can put on your box at that point.
Yep.
So you put your key, it comes with 4 keys. Put your key in, twist it, you'll kind of hear it unlock. And then with these Series 3, unfortunately, the only downside to the box is they have this little safety thing, these things, that you can break off, and everybody breaks them off, and you should break them off because they suck. But you take that little safety thing and you push it to the side, and it pulls the drawer, and that's how you open the drawers. Okay. And then you close it.
That'd be good.
And then in here somewhere is all of our stuff that we're looking for. Here we go. There's the ramp. There's the power cord. There's probably the handles and stuff in here. So I'm gonna dig those out so I can start getting this put together. Okay. All right, so into the nutshell, the handle, there's 2 long Allen screws that you tighten on there. It feels solid, but I don't really trust it. You unlock the brakes on there. You pull it down the ramp and inside. In our case, it's not perfect because we have a lip here. We're gonna have to be careful, but there's some blocks here meant to keep it from rolling that I'm gonna have to at least pull one off to get it forward before I can figure out the other one. So I'm gonna pull that block off, move that foam as it starts to come forward, and then probably pull that block off once it's sitting over here somewhere. And then you're unpacked and you can move it to where you need to move it. A little trick you may want to use, but hey, I'm in my 40s and I've injured a lot of my body, so I work harder, not smarter. Took my saws on, I cut here and here. I'm gonna pop that board off so it's just flat transition to take it off. And then I have one more board to pop off and it's ready to roll. All right, so that's what I did in my case. Cut it with the Sawzall, popped it off the end, took the little retaining strips that hold it in place off. I'm gonna leave that one so it gives me a safety net since I'm on a little bit of an incline. I took off the brakes. This should be ready to just roll forward now. To do that, in case you're wondering, just a little nail puller. I think they're called nail pullers. We always call them sheep's hoofs, but just a little nail puller and a hammer. Just cheap, easy stuff. See how she goes. Yep, she's gonna go. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Okay. A little bump. Cool. I'm gonna move it into place and then I'll show you guys the features of this cabinet. All right, got it out of the trailer, brought it in. Let's go through the cabinet. Warnings I would give you, first and foremost, I don't think I would attempt to put this in the bed of a pickup truck. Maybe if you got like 4 dudes in an empty bed, and you're gonna need a big bed and some straps, you could be okay. It's heavy, it's awkward. It was kind of not fun to do. I don't think I would do that. The trailer helped an awful lot. So first warning, do use a trailer. I think that's a much better idea. So the house is a mess. Please forgive me. We bought this house. I'm in the middle of remodeling it. I got the new garage doors. I'm in the middle of building custom staircase and finishing everything out. We do live-in flips. I buy a house, clean up, fix it up, live in it for 3, 4, 5 years, sell it. And this is our 5th house. And in fact, this one was paid cash because we've done it enough times now that we don't owe money on our house anymore. So that's where the box comes in. I have accumulated so many tools and I did a lot of research on these boxes. I actually was very close to buying a Cobalt box. I've bought a ton of Cobalt tools over the years. Cobalt has gotten worse with time. In my opinion, Cobalt tools are simply getting worse every year. They don't last like they used to. The batteries aren't great, etc. So I almost bought the Cobalt box. I went to Home Depot or Lowe's, sorry, went to Lowe's, looked at that box. I like the green, but I'm the type of person, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to dig in and I'm going to find out more about it first. What I found researching these boxes very, very deep, I go through them, I watch videos, I listen to people, I look at specs. This box was just built significantly better than the Cobalt or the Husky or the Craftsman. It's not on the same field. Those boxes are just above entry level Temu crap. This box is one step below professional grade. It's not quite built to the extent that you'd see on some of the Snap-on boxes and things like that, but it's really not far off. It truly isn't. I would have to look, but I believe these were 110-pound pulls. Just going off the top of my head, I haven't looked in a long time here, but it's got double pulls and they're heavy duty. I like the depth of the box is a little bigger than some of those other boxes, but it's actually a smidge smaller than some of the other boxes too, which you can get at Harbor Freight. They have the deeper boxes. I wanted this depth because I wanted to keep the space. It was enough room for me for what I wanted. All right. So first thing I'll tell you about this box, I've heard a lot of people complain about, and I'm going to agree with the complaint on this box, which is this little safety handle thing here. You can see what it is. It's like a little plastic retainer safety. I don't know what you call it. It's a drawer catch is what it is. So it catches it so it won't open. I understand why it's there. It's a really terrible design and I don't like it. The next thing you're going to notice is this does not have soft close. Now, I was very much aware of that. Personally, I'm okay with that because I did check out the soft close boxes and the way they feel. And the problem I have with soft close is when you go to shut it, and I do this a lot, I've got another box that's not here, it's at my other house, but I'm going to this one. This one's significantly bigger. It has soft close on it. It was a cheaper brand. It's a Craftsman. You go to shut it, and sometimes I grab what I need and I just throw it, and I turn around, and it will stop and hit that soft close and push back open. So I don't know what pressure it takes to shut this thing, but well, right there. All right, let's just be honest. I may have paid for it, but that doesn't look much better in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think this is better, to be honest. You got to really slam these drawers too. Well, okay, so that's probably not better than Craftsman, to be quite frank. I don't know. You got to slam those drawers. But so that was something that I wanted to point out. Maybe not better. Maybe it is. I don't know. I already noticed something I don't like about this box. There's the plug-in. You can barely see it. This is the cord that runs for the chargers down here. It's got a charging drawer. It goes to the back, which means this cannot be pushed up flush against the wall. That's already frustrating me, and I'm already planning on cutting a hole in the bottom of this to plug it in because I am putting cabinets on the side of this. I already decided I'm going to order the two taller cabinets on the side for my hand tools. I wanted this surface as a work surface. I did not want the big cabinet up above it. I wanted the work surface and the two tall cabinets, one on each side. So that plug's not going to work for the way I want to use this box. So I am going to have to relocate it through the bottom somehow. I'll figure it out. I can MacGyver it. Now the drawers themselves, you've got the big one here, which is fairly deep. You've got the second drawer, which is more of a wrench drawer. It's a lot more shallow. Then you have the midsection support. You have a shallow drawer there, a shallow drawer there, one of the bigger ones here, one of the bigger ones on the bottom. And there's the directions. On this side, you have your charging drawer. There it is. You can kind of see how that works. The little cord pushes in and out of there. That's where your battery chargers are going to go. Are they going to fit? I think so. I haven't tried them yet, but I believe mine will fit in there. That was a common complaint with one of the other boxes. I can't remember which one, maybe in Cobalt. People kept saying they don't fit in the drawer. And then you got the big empty drawer here for your, taller tools. So the other thing you'll notice is the casters. It's got these brakes on the casters, but it only has them on one end. So you got two brakes on one end and nothing on the other end, which does seem okay. I jacked with a little bit. It seems stable enough to me. I mean, it doesn't seem like it wants to move or anything. I think that's fine. Just something to note in case it matters to you. It does have big heavy duty casters. They're not cheap. They don't feel cheap. They feel good. They rolled perfectly fine in here. You have the handle on the end, which I'm actually going to end up removing anyways when we do the side cabinets, but it does feel pretty stable. I think it's fine. So yeah, so that's good. The finish of it looks pretty dang good. The paint's in good shape. It doesn't look very cheap to me, even though I consider this to be a cheap box. It doesn't look cheap. It looks pretty nice. I do know someone that has a Snap-on that's the same color that they spent a heck of a lot more money on, and I don't think theirs is any nicer. So that looks pretty good there. That's about it. That's about it. I mean, there's the box in a nutshell. I don't know what other questions you guys may have. You can ask if you want. I'll be happy to try to answer it for you. But overall, from my, going and looking at reviews, talking to people, watching videos, I believe this is the best box you can get in this price range. It is a better box than the Cobalt, the Husky, the Craftsman. It is better built. It is sturdier built. It is a little nicer, but it is a little bit more money. But it is also cheaper than some of the high-end boxes, which is why I went this way. I think this is the best bang for the buck in this price range. But there you go. I hope that helps you guys out. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully that helps you with your purchasing decisions as well.